When I first started scribbling, I drew a lot of mandalas. So mandalas usually start with a circle in the middle, and then 8 similarly sized shapes around that circle. You can do any number really, but 8 is just the one that I tend to go for. There's no rhyme or reason still here, but there is structure around. It's not free scribbling. So then once you decide on those 8 shapes, then you go and choose another one. And usually you put it on a shape you've already drawn or between the shapes you've already drawn. So I'm going to do this little leafy shape. I chose to use a paint marker today. You can use any marker really. Most often these outlines are drawn in black, but you could do any color whatsoever. You could even mix up the colors if you wanted. This black paint marker is splattering everywhere, so that adds a different element to it. So as I do this, I'm counting, so now I want to do 4 of those humps if I can between each of these shapes. And you keep going around like that and adding. So you can see how there's lots of creativity, but you still have some guidance because you're continuing the same shape over and over. And so that's why I started with this, because it allowed me to feel sort of a safe space, I guess, while I was also being creative and playing with shapes and playing with colors. So if you're wanting to get into some scribbling but you don't know where to start, this is a great place, great spot to give it a go. And you may notice as you get further and further out, your spacing gets more and more different. Like you can see this one is very, very big and this one's quite a bit smaller. That's gonna happen. I'm not too fussed about that. And you may also find, or you may also start noticing that you get to the edge of your page, like I am over here. And so you can just do the pattern out as far as you can and then you stop. And then once you've got kind of a shape that you like, you can, even before you've got a shape that you like, you can start making the inside more intricate if you like. You can color in some of the shapes. This is loose in that I'm not telling you which shapes to draw, colors to use. Definitely don't follow what I'm doing, just go with what feels fun for you. Well, that's complete for me today, only because I've run out of time and I've got to wrap it up. If you're still wrapped into your mandala drawing, then click on this video and have some nice music to listen to. See you tomorrow.